Hello, welcome back to another video. I know it's been a while and the last video kind of left you on a cliffhanger. I will be explaining that in a separate video, but for now let's talk about what happened in the WoW developer livestream with Ian Hazakostas. Because WoW is a very near and dear game to my heart. I want to put more stuff of it on the channel. I had planned a few raids to put on the channel, but my mic was buzzing because of a button in the back. And yeah, I fixed it, whatever. Moving on. We're going to watch together. I'm going to put some commentary over it just to kind of express my thoughts and feelings on it because there are some problems with it and some issues with the upcoming patch that I want to express. So, let's get straight into it. Desktop 2. Here we go.
Sure.
Oh, sorry. I watched it before this. So, we're going to kind of scrub over it.
War your leveling has been a reward for seeing their home.
Okay. Story-driven content. So new content, I have no problem with. Other than, well, if you guys don't know, Bellier put out a video that you guys should absolutely watch. It kind of explains the problem with the underlying philosophies with the current expansion. But with the new world quests, I think all I was thinking during new world quests were, oh great, more of the same. Yes, there's going to be new world quests, but there's going to be no difference. I'm going to be watching something as I do them. I'm going to be mind numb while I do them. There's going to be nothing different, just more world quests to do. Something else to do. It's another chore. And that's all I was thinking during that. Incursions, again, another thing carried over from Legion. And they're like, well, this was good in Legion, so let's do it here. And, you know, just kind of like going off of, kind of like carrying off from Bellular. Yeah, incursions are more from Legion. They were good in Legion, but now I'm tired of them. I want something new. I don't want something just reskinned and rehashed. I'm done with doing shit like this. It's just old crap that I don't care to do. New heritage armor. This I'm excited for. I will enjoy this. But I need to start leveling a dwarf. I like the armor set here. It's very mountainous, you know, mountain rustic kind of look. I like the look and feel to it. So I gotta level up my dwarf warrior and actually start working on him. Because he's not quite max level. I think he's like 46. I've been kind of slacking on my alts, but that's because I've been focusing on my one person here. You guys can't see her, but yeah.
That they can show off to the world.
I think that's great. Dwarves and Blood Elves, cool. I like that they've started on that. New Warfront, again, more of the same. I haven't put this in video yet, but I have a lot of letdowns from Warfronts, and I get why they did that, but at the same time, I want it to be difficult. I don't, you can literally AFK in these, and it's fine. Like, you can AFK and you can still win them. I was excited for Warfronts because I thought it was going to be something else competitive that I could get into. After seeing Mythic Pluses and seeing their Mythic Plus competitive mode or their competitive teams, I was excited this to be the new that. This to be another that, you know? I say more of the same, but this would have been different if it was more competitive. If you didn't, you know, it was resource gathering. It was strategically saying, like, hey, I'm going to build these troops, but sacrificing those resources won't let me build these groups, but that's okay because for my strategy, this group is going to be great. Like the shamans will be much better for my strategy. I think that would have been awesome if it was competitive, if I felt like I needed to work to win this, but now it's just something that it's another chore to do because I need the gear. It's not because I want to do it, it's another chore to do. That was my disappointment in the Warfront system.
Alliance Star.
And yeah. Battle for Darkshore. I like that they're adding new places to it. No islands. More of the same. Same system. It's a system that everyone dreads doing. I haven't done my islands yet because it's just mind-numbing. I'm hoping... dude, I don't know, dude. I need to get my Azerite levels up, but... I want to bang my head against the desk while doing it, so it's just not fun. Scrub through. New raid. I think this is going to be interesting. As someone who's only enjoying WoW right now for the raid content, I'm doing my Mythic Pluses, but those are eh. Like, I just have to get through them. And exciting about doing them. I'm not excited to do them. I feel like I have to because it feels like a chore. Everything just feels like a chore so I can raid better. And that's all it is. It's a chore to raid better. It's not a chore. It's not something that I can do that to get the cool piece of gear or do this to get the cool piece of gear. It's just I get in the gear so I can get the gear from raiding. Another chore to do. But this more raid content, awesome. Different raid content. I'm excited to see how the split faction thing works. We'll see. Yeah, and then another raid. This one, I have actually more to say on. This raid I'm excited for. Let's just put that out there. I'm excited for Siege of Zoltazar. Fun. Get to do different, different sides of it. I'm mainly Alliance. I do have Horde characters. I have like 5 capped Horde characters. I'm excited. This looks awesome. I'm gonna be experiencing both sides of it. Mainly gonna be pouring all my focus on the Alliance, obviously, but Horde, ooh. I want to see how the stories differ, how the raid feels differ. It'll be hard for them to manage because one raid could be harder, one could be easier. It just depends on how they do it. They could also make it so each side gets basically just a reskin boss and they have the same moves, but that would not feel good. I'd like them to change it up, but there are problems with that. I get that. That'd be very difficult from a developer standpoint to do. I absolutely get that. So we'll see how that goes. 9 new boss encounters. Yeah. Crucible of the Storms. 2 boss. I don't have a problem with it being 2 bosses. I think that'll be cool. I think being able to go more into old god stuff will be fun. As well as having the break from it with the in-between Zoldazar raid. The only problem I see with this is what he says later on. It's coming later, after Zoldazar. I enjoyed watching Classic. I can put a whole nother video on my experience with Classic. I've been playing the game since I was 4. I know that sounds wild, but if you want to hear the story, let me know in the comments. I will give more context to that. But I love watching my dad play WoW during then and watching him he's raiding, but at the same time gearing up so he can do the next raid. It's not like, it was kind of like, well, here's this month's raid and here's the, next season's raid. It was, we do this raid and then we can still do this raid, but we don't have the gear for it, so we got to focus on this one, and so on and so forth. It wasn't time gated in the sense that things are now, whereas it's not Blizzard won't let me. That's what I don't like, is like, I don't want to say I can't do this raid because Blizzard won't let me do it. I want to say I can't do this raid because I don't have the requirements. I haven't done the attunement. I haven't done the gearing for it. I need like I need a piece of gear that will help me beat this boss, so this is undoable for us until we do that. I don't want to not be able to do this because Blizz says, nah, you gotta wait a little bit. You gotta wait just a little bit more. I want to not be able to do this because of something that I haven't been able to do. And nothing RNG. Or maybe, well, loot drops RNG a little bit. I can deal with that. But maybe like a quest line, that would be cool. Is like a quest line for an item that would be very helpful in that raid, and that would make a boss fight very easier. And there's only 2 bosses, so I mean, it makes sense. It would just be easy for people to do that. It's only 2 bosses. If you don't have a class that needs that, and you can make like several quest lines for different classes that will all give them tools to help out with this. So if you're in a guild group, you at least will always have one, Yeah, I think that'd be cool. That'd be awesome. But no, It's Blizz saying, you gotta wait just a little bit more, and then you can do it. It's just, it bothers me. And one of their things on it was, we don't want to overload you with raids. We don't want to overload you with content. Because, yes, I'm going to be sitting here like, I can't play the game. I'm too overloaded. There's too much to do. I can't. There's 2 raids. What? 2? 2 raids. Oh my god, I can't do this. No. Screw that. I'm not going to be overloaded. Look, here. Let me switch to, You know what I'm doing right now, by the way? I'm fishing. I am overloaded with work right now. I am fishing. Because, I need to get that good, yeah, whatever. But I'm fishing right now. I am overloaded with content. Oh my god, there's too much to do right now. Too much. I've done my Mythic Pluses. I'm waiting for my raid group to start raiding Fridays and Saturdays, so I have nothing to do until then. Oh, I can do world quests. Bang my head against the wall might be more productive, but I could do my world quests. Already did my emissaries. I could do island expeditions. Bang my head against the wall again. Because that's so fun.
Overload players with too much raid content. I know people right now are probably hearing this and thinking, like, not even halfway through Uldir. But don't worry, we're gonna, as we did in Legion, we want to make sure that
I'm so worried. I'm extremely worried about this. System improvements, class updates, that's cool. Classes do need rebalancing for sure. New Azerite traits. I'd like to see. He's talking about how they're at the floor right now for interesting Azerite traits, which I'm hoping he truly means, and they are truly trying to find some class specific or spec specific, class and spec specific traits that I could actually use, because right now I'm using the class wide. That's my healing. You know what I mean, though. Oh wait, no, this is damaging. Oh yeah, but I only have 1 chest piece and that's set to healing. I'm using my... If I want to do the most damage, I don't do my damaging spec move or spec pieces. The Iron Fist, no. It's trash. Why would I do that? Even though it's meant for my spec. It's meant for my spec to do more damage. No. Why don't you just give like 2 for each spec? So you can choose between 1 or 2 that make it more interesting. Both would do an equal amount of damage, and it would only differ based on situations. And then allow me to change that based on situation to situation, so I feel rewarded for changing that. It's not too hard. I'm not dumb. I can handle it. Blizzard needs to stop treating their player base like we're idiots, because we're not. Some of them are. I'll give you that. There are some idiots in this game. But don't make it easier for them. Reward your better players so they stick with the game, making the game overall better. Reward your better players and you'll have better players throughout your game. And that way the idiots have have more of an incentive to get better at the game. Makes sense, right? I feel like that makes sense. Am I wrong here? Am I tripping on something? That's what I think. New profession recipes, cool. Please. As a jewel crafter, all I got are these. I'm pretty much useless right now, unless I'm selling gem sockets, and those aren't. Or unless I'm just selling gems, which are Kraken's Eye, cool enough, but not really doing much for me for money. I'm at 3,000 gold right now. Please give me something else to do. I'd sell one of these, but I gotta save it for sockets and stuff. Just give me something else that's useful. Please. Everyone else can, build 355 gear. I can build... Let's see, rings. 300 rings. Why can't you make it so I can build 355 rings? Please? I want to be useful. I want to be able to use my profession for my gear and not my gems. Which, granted, gems are important. They are. But I want to, be able to do more with my profession. My profession right now is useless. What's useful is my mining profession, and that's just for selling minerals. And that's another mind-numbing grind to do. And you know what? That's fine. I can do professions. Professions I'm okay with. That's something that I'm not worried about being mind-numbing, because that's what professions are. And they're essential. You can't really change that. And they've switched it up. It's not too bad. I don't know. It's just make jewel crafting. I don't know. Not useless right now. Thank you. We're going pet battle dungeon. There's a pet battle dungeon, dude. That's whack. I'm not really in the pet battle scene, so I can't speak much for it. I have maybe 1 or 2 pet battles that are, pets that are 25. Yeah, and I think the 1 or 2 were already level 25 when I got them. So yeah, I'm not one to speak on pet battles.
And again, the goal is to learn from.
Yeah, learn from your bad.
Tuning in.
Oh.
You've earned their alliance. Perfectly cheap. Hearing a lot of feedback, especially in the last few days, about some of the things that make reputation inconvenient.
Okay, yeah, they're just changing reps. I'm cool with that. I have no problems with it personally. I can see, I see maybe a few players having problems with it. Me personally, I can't think of any reasons that it's bad. It could be bad. But that's cool. What else? Oh, there's one other. I should have like time markers on these videos so I could really
Exalted reputations.
Exalted reputations.
So,
Kultirans and Xandalari trolls. Yeah, they're coming soon. I get that. That's story based, and I like that they're focusing on their story. That's cool. It gives some for the lore nerds to really talk about. I have no problem with them releasing them later. I am waiting for my Kultiran. I've saved the name Kultir 1 for my Kultiran Druid, so, we're waiting for that. His only transmog is going to be the Tier 1 Druid set. But, what else? Ooh, it's coming to the PTR in a week. We'd like to get it out to the PTR in a week. The problem with Blizzard is they've been promising times. I think for me, PTR, the fact that they're promising time for a PTR isn't too bad, but I'd like to hear for once, you guys will get it when you get it. Even if it does come out in a week and they feel it's ready, just tell me you'll get it when you get it, and let me wake up one morning and be able to go into the PTR. Just be like, oh, that's there. Nice. I have no problem with that. No problem whatsoever. In fact, let me switch to desktop 2 again. I have no problem with that. Not at all. Just let me just pop in without needing the anticipation and just waiting for more. Again. Because I'm waiting for several things right now. I'm waiting for raid times. Because I have nothing else to do. I'm going to be doing more mythics with a friend just so I can get them through it. But I'm tired of waiting. Give me something to enjoy. Just say it'll get here when it gets here, I'm okay with waiting a bit more for content that'll be really good. I know I just said I was tired of waiting, but let me differentiate that. I'll wait for more for better content, instead of making me wait a set amount of time and giving yourselves a set time to get this done for mid-tier, mid-quality content, or in this case, like pretty low quality content. I've fallen through floors while I was tanking a raid, causing the raid to wipe because I fell through the floor. Dude. Just give me good content that I can enjoy when it gets here. And that way I don't have to wait. So when it gets there, I'll enjoy that content for a good lasting amount of time. Or when I do enjoy it, it's like a good boost of like, ooh, I really enjoy this. I really enjoyed that piece. You know, give me good content. If you're gonna make me wait, at least make me wait for good content. Stop making me wait for shit. And that's yeah. That's all I gotta say on that. I know we didn't really watch through the entire thing together. Sorry about that. I just wanted to make a quick video that I ranted to you guys about, and it needed to be done. I needed to get it out of my system. So I think I'm gonna not edit this. Just put it out there. We'll see. I fixed my mic so it shouldn't be, you know, buzzing. If it is, rest in peace. This video is going up anyways, and quit complaining about it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye. I pressed this.